I've already talked about the fact that there is really no way that they're gonna add X-Men, Deadpool, or Fantastic Four anywhere in Endgame after that deal was complete. But people keep on persisting it could happen, it might happen, and, you know, it will happen in some instances. I want to talk about how likely is it. So I want to make this clear. It's not impossible. That's definitely not impossible, right? At the late stage, Kevin Feige could have been like, hey, look, this is a done deal, right? Okay, let's go talk to Fox before it's done. We'll exchange a few characters, sign a few extra contracts, and we'll just swap a few things, and I can cast some secret characters, or, you know, during reshoots of Avengers Endgame, we can go in there and put in a few hints, change a few dialogue things, and maybe hint towards something, or have like a Wolverine cameo or something, right? It could have happened. They've exchanged characters and dealt with each other before, so it's possible, right? But you have to realistically think that if the Russo brothers came at this and Disney is granting them a 3-hour movie, right? They've won the trust to be able to do what they want, and Disney has learned to lay their hands off of the directors and force them to do things. Sure, Disney might have went to them and been like, hey, can we put this in here? Bob Iger wouldn't do that. He's not the former CEO, you know, running a company or anything, but that could happen. And then the Russo brothers could be like, well, we don't want to. And they're like, you have to. Do it. They did this with Iron Man 2. Disney literally bought Marvel when that movie was finishing up. They're like, oh, the Avengers, huh? Well, we're going to go and add some more stuff during reshoots. And it was like, oh, no. And then Iron Man 2, right? And they tried to meddle a little bit more some other films, and it just didn't work. Age of Ultron is a prime example of them saying, cut this, add this, do this, and it didn't work. I mean, I love Age of Ultron, but it just didn't work because they cut out like 30 minutes. So, in a realistic world, do you think Disney's going to go, okay, we're celebrating 11 years of the MCU. We've given you 3 hours. Now, what we want you to do is cut out this complete scene and have Doctor Strange and Captain Marvel go to upstate New York to this school, and then there's a bald dude there who's like, I don't know about my students, and they're like, what are mutants? And he's like, well, I wiped out humanity's memory every single second, so they can't remember mutants. Like, that's so stupid, right? Like, what a throwaway, and what a disservice to the X-Men, and what a slap in the face and a spit in the face of everything the MCU is, to bend over backwards to something that has nothing of consequence. Do you see what I'm saying here? So is it likely? Sure. But is Disney going to sacrifice the final story they're telling with the 3 phases for a shoehorned cameo when they already own them, and within the next 5 years they're going to be core members of the MCU? It's just pointless.